Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. How are you? How are you feeling? How is life treating you? Hopefully life is treating you fabulous. If not, I do hope things get better. On today's episode of Sandy A7 Presents, we're doing cooking. I have my chef hat, I have my apron on, although not flattering at all. We're gonna be making Pico de Gallo. I've already pretty much combined all the ingredients in here, but we're gonna go through the steps, we're gonna go through the ingredients, and we're gonna talk about all the goodness. We're also gonna be making guacamole. So for those of you that don't know how to make guacamole or haven't tried to make guacamole, we're gonna make that today, and it's very simple. If you wanna learn how to make Pico de Gallo guacamole, stay tuned. Okay, let's talk about Pico de Gallo. Pico de Gallo is pretty much a salsa, and it's the way that it's diced up. So you're pretty much dicing up a bunch of raw ingredients to make your salsa, which is this is halfway done. I still have to put a couple more ingredients in there, and then it'll be done for sure. So Pico de Gallo, what is in Pico de Gallo? Well, Pico de Gallo has, this is the basic one. There are plenty of recipes out there. You can add fruit to it, like mango, pineapple, stuff like that. You can also change up the ingredients a little bit. It's all de tu gusto. It's all your taste. Okay, excuse me. Anyways, so we have tomatoes. We have two different types of tomatoes here. This is your regular run-of-the-mill tomato, the round ones. And then you have this slender one here, which is a Roma tomato. And I buy both to make my salsas. These are nice and firm. They're not squishy, they're not soft. I like them firm like this. And nice and firm. They're like kind of hard. I like this to make salsa because what happens is when you add your rest of your ingredients and you add the lime to it, it starts to get super soft, and it makes a lot of juice when they're real soft. I like the harder ones because it takes time and it has a little bit of crunch to it. The second ingredient is onion. I always throw in a white onion. You could do purple, you could do, is it red, purple onions? You can put any onion you want in there, even the Vidalia sweet ones, or those spicy yellow ones, which I don't care for. So onion is the second ingredient. Your third ingredient is cilantro. And cilantro comes like this. I hope you can see that. I'm filming on my camera, on my phone, so excuse a little bit of tweaking on it. So you normally buy cilantro in bunches. And I bought this today, I think it was like 40 cents. They're really, really cheap. But they come in a bunch like this. And they has the, they come in a rubber band. But these are already washed. You wanna wash these really, really, really good. I wash them, I soak them in water a little bit and drain them and pat them down with paper towels because they're very gritty and dirty. So you wanna really wash, really take your time washing cilantro. But this one's already washed. We have that. And the fourth ingredient is jalapenos. As you see, I was already dicing up, but I might need that. So we have some jalapenos. You can also use serrano peppers, which I don't have with me today. I forgot to pick those up, but we have jalapenos. And depending on how hot you want it and how mild you want it, you want to open these up. We'll open one up now since I've already started. So I diced up the onion and tomato here. All it is however much you want in here. You want a lot of tomato, put a lot of tomato. You want a lot of onion, put a lot of onion. You want a lot of cilantro, put a lot of cilantro. So that's that methods. Anyways, here's your jalapeno. What we're gonna do is we're going to slice it. You know, I don't know if, well, it's pretty much cutting a jalapeno. So depending on the heat level, and now everything's washed. You wanna wash all your stuff. This one smells a little hot. So you wanna, if you want, you can take out the seeds, and it won't be as spicy. But I'm only gonna cut up half of one, maybe this one whole jalapeno, and I'm gonna put it in our salsa because there's a lot of tomatoes. And I cut it in half, and then I slice them long ways. And that's it. And then I dice them up. And like I said, you can do it however you want. You can make them super small. You can, you know, make them really big. I make them sort of big. I'll show you. I'll get close to the camera. So I love this little, I have so many cutting boards, but this one's my favorite. I think I got this at the Dollar Tree. I guess because it's so tiny. And so you cut them in, I cut them in like strips, I guess is the word, and then I dice them across. But I'll show you. I'll get close to the camera. I have nobody helping me today, so I couldn't have somebody like zoom in. And maybe I could do it. Let's see if I can show you. So that's what it looks like. Just diced them up, and we're gonna throw them in here. So you want to scrape with the opposite side of your knife. Don't ever scrape with your blade. You'll dull your blade, you'll mess up your blade, and you know, sometimes knives cost a lot of money and you don't want to mess them up. There's also a scraper you can get. Now I recommend, if you're gonna have this and you're gonna serve it, I normally make pico de gallo just to keep in my refrigerator. We always have it. We eat it with eggs, tacos, we eat it with everything, just chips. What I recommend you do if you're gonna have people over is make it the day before and store it in your refrigerator, because then you have all the ingredients like mingle together and just, what's the word I'm looking for? Can't think of the word. Marinate. They marinate with each other, and it makes a great union. But that's pretty much in here. So you have your tomatoes, your onion, your cilantro. I think I'm gonna add some more cilantro. So the way you want to cut your cilantro, you can cut it however you want, but this is the way I cut it. I take a bunch of it, like that. Oh, and always smell your cilantro. If it has a nice fresh smell, I guess like a soapy smell, it's fresh. If it starts to turn black, it's no good, and you need to toss it. Ooh, I think someone's talking to us. Did you guys see the lights dim? The hell is that? So what I do is I fold my cilantro in half, just like that, and I just start cutting straight across. I don't know what's happening, you guys, but that's like freaking me out. It's not raining here, and it's not snowing, and the weather's not terrible. Maybe it's George. Anyways, let's get this cut. And then you just cut it straight across. And with my cilantro, it doesn't matter. Big, small, because what happens is, because it's in the limon, the lime juice, what happens is, oh, did I show you the limes? The limes is the next ingredient. Dice up the entire cilantro, including the stem. And that's what that looks like. I mean, you can make it smaller, but I like mine big like this. I like a little substance to it. And then again, just throw it right in there. And what happens, it's like spinach, you guys. If you ever cook spinach, you have like a big thing of spinach, and then when you cook it, it shrinks down to like this. That's cilantro, same thing. And I'm only gonna add one chile. If it's not as spicy, tomorrow I'll add another one. But that's it for this. There's like all kinds of noises happening right now. And that's it. So we said tomato and onion. And I didn't use the whole onion. I used, this is how much I have left of the onion. So tomato, onion, jalapeno, and cilantro. 1, 2, 3, 4, and limon. Now, the trick with limon, I bought a couple limones. Some are kind of bad and some are really good. I want to show you the difference in them, in the texture, and what to look at. I don't know if you know how to buy limones, but this is one way I suggest you do it. I don't think I have any bad ones. I might have a bad one in here. This one. Anyways, when buying limones, I'm going to get close to the camera for this one so you can see what I'm talking about. So when buying limones, see that? See the skin? It's nice and thin and smooth. You want to look for that kind of texture. This one might be good or might not be good. I don't know. See how it's textured? The skin might be a little thicker. But you want to look for that. Look at me. You want to look for that thin skin. the nice glossy skin, and you want it to be green all over. Sorry I got all in your face, but I want you to see the difference. So what I do is I take my limon and I just press it against my counter. The reason it releases, now see, before it was like super hard, now I can squeeze it. Now this one, I do the same thing. You wanna, this one might not be as juicy. It's the thicker skin. So the thicker the skin on a limon, it seems like the drier the inside is. Oh man, it smells so good. It reminds me of Mexico. We used to have lime trees in Mexico when I lived there. God, it's so good. So here's another one. See, it's nice and smooth all the way around. And again, you want to press against the counter. You want to loosen up the juices inside. I've got the zest of the limon. Oh, it smells so good. My mouth is watering. Let me get, I normally don't use this. The lemon. I normally don't use it. I like to squeeze it myself. And we'll get one. I put a bunch of limones in mine. So here's another one. It's a little beat up, but again, it's got that nice thin skin. And you can squeeze it. Oh, I think, just didn't know I didn't follow my teeth. Okay, so cut it open. Oh. Just look at how the cutting board got wet. See? That's what we're looking for. We want a juicy limon. I don't like using this one. This one's so big. It's for lemons, but put it in. And you just squeeze all the juice in there. I don't think I like this. Yeah, if you don't have one, that's fine. You don't really need it. I use my fingers. I'll show you what I'll do. My trick. Hopefully you can see this, you guys. So what I do is I take my limon, the half, and I take a spoon. And I just, like a juicer, like you would use an old-fashioned juicer. And that's how I juice the limon. Hopefully you can see that. I have my phone turned the other way. I don't have it in selfie mode. So here, oh look. So you can see. See how that juice coming out of it? That's what you're looking for. You want a limon like that. You want a lot of juice. And that's how I recommend that you get limones. So let me know in the comment section, do you make pico de gallo? What's your favorite way to make it? Do you put mango in? I know some people put mango pieces in it or pineapple. Wow, this one's squirted out. Ooh, my mouth is watering. Yeah, let me know. Do you make something different? Do you put different chiles in it? You could do red jalapenos to give it a color, nice color. Yeah, I squeeze the hell out of my limones. I have a towel right here. Dry off my hands. And my salt. I know my daughter's been yelling at me lately. I salt out everything very heavily lately. I have a heavy hand. I don't know what it is. My taste buds are shot, or I don't know. Maybe I'm just get old. And let's see. You want to salt it. I normally shake it. I'll probably shake it in a minute. Look at that. Oh my God, look at the juices on the bottom. I'll put some more limon in here. And then I'll stop because I want to show you how to make guacamole really quick. Now, tips, tricks, and all that with avocados. If you have any tips or tricks, or on any of this stuff, if you have any tips on how to buy them, what you're looking for when you buy limones, or when you buy tomatoes, or when you buy avocados, let me know in the comment section, because I'm still learning to through all this. Oh my God, you guys. It smells so good. I wish I could just see how the juices just run out of it. And give you some. Seriously, I wish I could hand you some through the, but that's what that looks like. So we're done with this. I might add a little more ingredients later because what happens is it looks really full. Tomorrow when I take it out of the refrigerator, it will go down halfway because all the limones and everything's perky right now and then everything just falls. So the next thing, now let's say you have company coming over, you don't have any more ingredients, say you don't have any more tomatoes, you don't have any more onions, so forth and so on, and all you have is your pico de gallo. Maybe you're having a little more company than you thought. So, but you have avocados. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead. These are the ones I bought. There's a trick that I do or a tip. I look for these slender ones. I have lots of avocados. These are my green ones. These I will leave out to ripen and then I throw them in the fridge and that for some reason like stops the ripening process. But all of these are dark. I don't squeeze them. What I do is I just squeeze them a little bit to see if they're kind of firm. Anyway, so I noticed that when I cut up these round ones, they have really large seeds inside and no avocado. And then when I buy these slender ones, there's a very small seed inside, but a lot of avocado. So let's take the test. Let's see if I was right on this one, but all the ones I bought were kind of round. That's all they had. So let's open this one up. Oh, this one might be a big seed. It may have failed. No, look. Look at all that avocado, you guys. It has a small seed. So these long, slender ones, I've noticed, and so far it's been paying off. These long, slender ones, tall ones, have these tiny seeds in them, but they have a lot of avocado. So we're gonna go ahead and scoop this in the bowl. Nice, this is a nice avocado. It's a good, you guys. It's Super Bowl weekend, so we're gonna have guac. And then with the other half, what I do is I tap my knife and I pop it right out. Pop it out just like that. And then again, look at all that avocado. This is actually really good. I'm gonna see, let's see if the little fat one has a large seed in it. Then I feel bad because that's what pretty much I got. They didn't have any more of the skinny ones. So this is that fat one. Let's see how big the seed is in here. Oh, it's not bad. It's not too bad. But if you compare the seed to the slender one, look at that. So it seems like the rounder it is, the bigger the seed. But it looks like you pretty much get the same amount of avocado. So I don't know if that makes a difference. So let me cut these open and I'll come right back so we can finish up the guacamole. Okay, so we're back. I've peeled 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look at the difference in these seeds. These nuts, no. The seeds, see this was that really slender one, a small one, and then they just got bigger and bigger. So this is 5 avocados right here. And they were 2 for $1, you guys. So I got a really great deal on them. So 2 for $1, that's $2.50. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my old school potato smasher. And I'm gonna smash up the guacamole, the avocados. And the reason why I do this is because it still leaves it semi-chunky. I do not like, I keep saying I just like super smoothie type guacamole, if that makes any sense. You know, that holy guacamole that they sell in the stores? I don't like that for shit. I love my guacamole to have texture. Okay? Oh my God, I got it over me. You know, I want to just lick my fingers, but I will not. Okay, so this is 5 nice size avocados, aguacates, whatever you want to call it, a hard little piece. So look at that, you guys. See how it's still chunky. It's not super smushed, like smooth. I keep saying like smoothie. You still have all that texture in there, and that's what I love. So with that, we're gonna go and put some salt, not too much, because Mama's always putting too much. And we're gonna mix it up. Now, like I said, people are coming over, you're in a pinch, you don't wanna go to the store, you don't have any more ingredients. I do, but we're gonna pretend like we don't. And we still have some avocados left. We're gonna go ahead and grab some of this pico de gallo, and you're gonna throw it in there. So in the guacamole is the ingredients from the pico de gallo, which is tomato, onion, cilantro, jalapeno, and limon. And you're gonna throw it in there. See? And then that's all you do. And you can put as much as you want in here. Of course, I have more ingredients, and I'll be making some more pico de gallo, but just look at that. It's done. Your guacamole is done. Now you can add cumin, you can add garlic, you can add whatever you want. You can add whatever ingredients you want. I'm gonna throw in some more. I like mine super chunky, especially with cilantro. And I haven't thrown away the seeds yet because you want to put the seeds back in your guacamole. So, I mean, it'll still turn brown, but it won't turn black or really dark brown really quickly. Let me get a spoon. Taste this. Mmm. Oh my God. This is so good. I didn't want to taste it with oh my God, I want to taste some more. I didn't want to taste it with a chip. So you don't want to taste it with a chip, you want to taste it with a spoon, because with a chip they may have salt on it, and then it'll be like, oh my God, I put too much salt. But in reality, the chip has salt. Now you can also use, if you don't want to use chips, you're trying to watch your waist like I should be, then you can also cut up some cucumber slices and dip them in cucumber slices or whatever you want. Mmm. Que rico. Mmm. This is so delicious. I'm gonna add a little more salt. And if I put too much salt, I still have avocado, so. And that's pretty much it. That's your easy peasy guacamole. Onion. Pretty much the ingredients. If you watched the first half of this video, then you saw that I used what ingredients I put in the pico de gallo. Smash up some avocado, make your guacamole, and then just mix it up, and that's it. So here we go. Mmm. Que rico. It's not spicy. So if this is not spicy, which I don't like a spicy guacamole too much, I'm gonna throw some of these seeds back in there. Put 3 of them in there. So I put the seeds in there. I'm gonna mix them in just a little bit. Let people know there's a seed in there, that you threw them in there. And also, you can throw in some of the juices, the limon, because I think they say that helps with the, I don't like it to be too limon, but that helps with the, so it doesn't turn brown. And that's it. Then you want to put this in the fridge and enjoy. So there's your guac, or guac. Here's your pico de gallo that I have completely used up, but I will make some more and throw it in the fridge. So that's it, So thank you for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. Let me know in the comment section if that's all you put in your pico de gallo is the ingredients I listed here. Again, tomatoes, onion, limones, jalapenos, So thank you all for hanging out with me today. I truly appreciate it. Until next time, hasta laterz.